And make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. I will have a donations link in the description box below. All right, so we have King of Cups reverse. What do we have for energy investigative read for April of 2026? Any donations at this time would be greatly appreciated and would help me out a lot. I'm kind of in need of some currency for food. That's my main concern. Anything else, I don't care about it. Just my main concern is food money. All right, so we have the Five of Wands at the bottom. All right, so we have the High Priestess Pisces energy. Queen of Swords reverse. Leo energy with the Strength card. Six of Wands reverse. The N in reverse. Scorpio energy. Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. The energy that I'm getting intuitively out before I finish pulling the cards, there's someone that, since nobody else wants to help you out, this is really starting to piss this individual off to where they're going to help you out. This may be someone that may be very experienced in hair, something to do with their hair. This could be a beautician. I don't know where that energy is coming from. It's either a beautician, politician energy dash politician. It's something to do with Ishin. For some of you, I'm getting ignition, like something very significant about. It's something about Ishin. You have politician, and you have beautician, ignition. See how it's a match? There's something very significant about that. It could be one of the three. Okay, so if someone wants to help you out, this could be in regards to a vehicle. Because ignition will represent the starter, right? Starting the vehicle up, ignition. Put the keys in ignition, etc. This is, see, some people may be curious on how intuition works or how spiritual synchronization works. That's how it is. You have to link it all together. You can interpret this from certain symbolism, certain numerology patterns, which will be identified on a spiritual level as angel numbers. But that would be considered in a 3D That would be considered on a 3D level as numerology. But on a spiritual aspect, which would be angel numbers. Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords reverse, the Fool, Aquarius energy, the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Hermit reverse with the which is Virgo energy. Some of you are feeling at this time as if you don't have no help on your side whatsoever. Nobody appreciates you for who you are. To be honest with you, what you're feeling is actually the truth. Some of it is kind of mixed in with illusion. Wherever you are at, bro, these individuals are being mind controlled by fucking necromancy with the death card reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. They're under mind control from necromancy, ritual abuse. That's basically what's taking place with this right here. There's a reason why I channel beautician. Some of you could be a beautician and someone could have used your hair. Like, even though you may be a beautician and you sweep up hair, if you got your hair done, someone could have did some type of necromancy on a beautician that could be messing with her mind. This is a hairstylist or a beautician that's having her mind messed with or something like that. Bro, some of these individuals feel like they're losing consciousness of who they are. They feel like they're operating off of robotic energy as if they don't have control over, like, they could be having trouble with, it's like certain things that they look at as like a twitch, but they're not twitching like that, but it's like a certain twitch. It's like their head, like when they look at something, it's like something tries to manipulate it to have them look the other way. It's like a forceful energy on this individual. Maybe this individual can have a gut hunch that this is involving someone trying to attack them. They're going to catch on to it. They're going to catch it. Someone's hair could be being used involving necromancy ritual abuse. They're using this individual's hair in order to affect their mind because hair, the root of it is in the brain, but like that's in the skull. There's a beautician that could be affected by that or something along them lines. There's a snake in this individual's surroundings, is what it looks like with the seven of swords reversed. There's a snake in their surroundings that if they did for some odd reason have one of their friends or someone that they thought they could trust do their hair, like this individual may be kind of picky or something. This give me the vibes of them having that thing on their head, right? They got like they put that cape looking thing over them to keep the hair from getting on the clothes right there. And that could be like a towel on their head after they wash their hair, etc. There's someone that could have, on a covert level, that was inside of there, could have got their hair. And now they're doing necromancy on this individual to affect their mind. They feel like their thoughts are going crazy, bro. The Five of Wands, this could be pissing this individual off. They could be seeing like, bro, they could be seeing their own mama as an illusionist or something. Like they're seeing their own mother through an illusion with the Seven of Cups. But their mother is also one of the ones that's under attack. It's not their mom that's the attacker. Their mom has nothing to do with that. This is trying to affect this individual on a psychological level to turn them against their mama because their mother is actually the one that cares about them. There's an illusion that's being projected on them from this ritual being done up on them in order to try to have some type of illusion, smoke screens about their mama to try to get them to perceive them as something that they're not. This could be a Scorpio lady or a Virgo lady. I'm also getting this mother figure could be dealing with symptoms themselves. That could be a Scorpio lady or a Virgo lady. Bro, there's a lot of people that are under attack because of what is being done with a specific setting of a group of individuals. All these individuals are doing are trying to destroy families and split families apart. That's all that they're doing. There's a Scorpio lady that could be experiencing these symptoms, or a Virgo lady that could be experiencing these symptoms. But I'm gonna tell you what they're actually seeing that's not an illusion. They're actually seeing that people, like, there's a mob around them. Like they feel like a certain location is just all about oppressive mobbing energy. This is affecting their home life. This is affecting a lot of people, bro. I'm telling you. This could be having these individuals in a state of mind to where if they're a business owner with the Five of Pentacles, they could just want to shut that down and just move. Some of them could be in the energy of they're about ready to leave, pack their stuff and leave. You know what this give me the vibes of? This was an awakening. These individuals having an awakening. This is actually what's connecting them to their psychic side, their intuition. I'm getting that these individuals are highly intuitive. They could have a gift themselves and they're under attack because of that. Someone's mama has a gift that could be a Scorpio lady. This Scorpio lady can have very bright eyes about them. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. A clairvoyant's abilities will shine through the facial area, bro. This could be, I'm talking about intimidating, like a soul piercing gaze that this individual has. It could be either a Virgo or a Scorpio that has a very intense soul piercing gaze, but it's a legitimate gaze, though. It's like most people would be intimidated by that. Maybe this individual could have struggled, like back in the day, with people like not really getting along with people or being around a bunch of fake people. Believe it or not, this is all connecting them to their intuition. Or this could be a Pisces. Could be a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Scorpio lady. This is definitely heavy on the feminine energy. There's a couple of females here that could be someone's mom. Then you have the Hermit reverse. This could also be someone's grandpa. It's definitely resonating with some females. I'm not really getting any male energy from this reading. It's basically in regards to some females that are listening to their intuition. I mean, or it could resonate with a male, but this is just a lot of feminine energy here. There's a specific situation where they may feel as if like someone is trying to cause trouble between a mother or daughter connection, like their relationship with one another. Someone is relentlessly trying to split up a mother and a daughter's relationship that they have with one another. They're trying to cause household drama. This may not even be individuals that may even stay with their mother anymore. Like they may be living in a whole different location, and yet something is trying to separate people. There's a separative energy here, a separative energy, if that's a word. And it's being done with illusions, with the Seven of Cups. Someone is in their mind having their thoughts manipulated against them from this type of abuse to have them seeing things through an illusional lens as if their mother is attacking them, but they're not. Their mother is actually being attacked and trolled and followed on a covert level with the high priest, because that's all about secrets. Their mom could be speaking up, or like they may be keeping something to themselves as if they could feel as if they're being followed. They are. They are. These people are haters. This could have been people that they could have once perceived as very successful and high vibrational. No, they're not. They're masked. Bro, these skeletons are coming all out. These people skeletons are coming out with the in the card reverse. And what they're really about. Like they feel like they're around, like they could be feel like they're being mobbed, but yet this energy being projected on them is having someone feel as if their own mom is an enemy to them when they're really not. Like their mama is surrounded by enemies also with the Six of Wands reverse. But it's like they're trying to create all this chaotic energy to have people flip out on each other in hopes of this happening, of a mass M word to take place, like driving everybody psychotic. They could be having intuitive nudges, not just thoughts, but they could have intuitive nudges on wanting to move. This is something that their intuition, like they intuitively know something's wrong. Like this energy has gotten out of line, bro. And it is getting worse. It is beginning to get worse. You know what I'm getting from this energy? This is worse. Like this is. I don't know if y'all have ever watched the Amityville Horror. But it's something similar to what happened on that property and how people would get possessed when they move on the land. It's not the house itself, it's the land. It's the land. You remember how that nun got sick because she couldn't handle the negative frequency, the energy? How the nun in that movie, she got sick? It's because it was spirits that she was able to detect. This land is cursed. This land, this place is fucking cursed, bro. This is affecting their job. They could somewhat feel sick at their job. Like they feel something that's lingering. It's like they feel attacked at their job. No matter where they go, they feel this mobbing energy following them. Hey, what you feel, this is not no illusion. No, the only illusion is if this is someone, if they think that this is their mom that's mobbing, no, they are being mobbed themselves, but yet there's an illusion being created to try to project that on them through smoke screens. But as far as what you intuitively know, if you feel like you're being mobbed, your intuition is correct. You are being mobbed. You are being followed with the Six of Wands reverse. This is your intuition telling you that. But where the confusion comes in that it takes place is if you think that your mother figure or a father figure is mobbing you, indeed they're not. Especially if you know that they're a sweet person, balanced, grounded person, even though y'all can have y'all problems with one another, they're not the ones doing that. But I will confirm that if you feel this way, this being done to you, your intuition is on point. It is happening. Some of you may indeed catch this too with the Seven of Swords reverse. You're going to catch this being done. Clarify the Seven of Swords reverse. Okay, so they're going to catch on to this with the Moon card. Cancer energy. They're going to catch something to do with rituals, moon rituals. There's something getting caught with illusions. Like this is a lot of bad energy. A lot of bad energy. I'm going to tell you right now with this ending card being in reverse and the Six of Wands reverse, these people are from the pits of hell that are involved in this. They're not real, bro. They're not real. They're not real. Some of these individuals have took part in some dark, forbidden ritualistic practices in order to swap their soul with the dead. That's how severe this is. They're soulless. They're soulless. All of these individuals in your surroundings that are taking part in this are soulless, but they're not real. They're not real. They may look like a physical person, but beyond that vessel is not human. These individuals have swapped their souls with the dead. They can't get back into their vessel. They can't. Their souls are gone, bro. Their souls are gone. That's why you feel like you don't know these individuals anymore. Oh, so this could have been people that they could have been friends with for a long time, but yet as time is going on, they feel like they don't know these individuals anymore. This is why. And there may be somebody that these individuals didn't know at all could end up knowing this individual for the truth of what they really stand for versus these individuals. This is causing like a change. Like these people could have been around these individuals for a long time. They could have been friends with one another. But yet there's something that's changing where they don't even know. They feel like they don't even know these individuals anymore. I'm gonna tell you why. Because their soul is out their body. Their soul cannot enter back in the body because it's replaced with the dead. They're not human. They're not human. They may not feel this way, but they just feel like as if they don't know them anymore. They feel like all that's in their surroundings is nothing but attack after attack after attack after attack after attack after attack after attack. They feel very hostile in this environment. Very, very, very hostile in this environment. They feel this, bro, like intuitively with the high priestess. These people are intuitive. They may intuitively feel like they're under attack, but they don't know what it is that's attacking. But they know something is wrong and something is off. And the people that they are around, they feel like they don't even know them anymore with the moon card. Why am I channeling that energy? Because of the Three of Swords, because it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm not really getting this as an X energy either. This is hurting this person. Like, this is a betrayal that they're feeling on a deep, intense level. With the Three of Swords, clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is bringing nothing but negativity. Definitely to the mind. With the Nine of Swords, they're definitely experiencing a lot of mental anguish, mental unease, and a lot of negative thinking patterns. And they're also feeling some physical pain too with the Three of Swords. There's physical pain that they may be experiencing or uncomfortableness in their abdomen area, which would be where their intuition is located at. Like they feel a heavy feeling that feels uneasy, that could come across as an uneasiness. That may not be pain like that, but it's a huge sense of unease, along with having negative thoughts while feeling highly uneasy. And this could be having them to where they could be crying. They're having crying spells out of nowheres. Clarify this Five of Wands energy. Yeah, the Four of Swords reverse, bro. This is fucking dark. These are people that are switching their soul with the dead. It's all about conjuring them back up and replacing that with these individuals. And it's like their soul, it can't rest with the Four of Swords reverse. These people's soul are out their body, bro. Like their soul is not taking a resting spot of this deceased person. This is all about these individuals taking part in harvesting off of a corpse too. With the Four of Swords reverse, that's all part of these dark ass rituals that's taking place. This is gonna get caught. This is gonna get caught. This is definitely gonna get caught. This is extremely dark with the moon. Give me a closing message. Where some of you live at, bro, it's nothing but hostility and nothing but like mob and energy, like hostility all over. Closing message. Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Six. Okay, so there's moving energy. Five of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this could be, that could be a mother and there's the daughter. Someone could be around the age of 35 years old, 36. Page of Swords, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Six of Cups reverse. Okay, so they could be talking or having a discussion or leaving home. Six of Cups reverse, all about leaving home. Yeah, Four of Wands reverse. There's a discussion that these individuals could be having about leaving home. King of Cups. The Tower reverse. Scorpio energy. Nine of Swords reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles reverse. I'm also getting these individuals could have ignored a warning a long time ago. Something to try to warn these individuals about these individuals that has been running their mouth about someone. That these individuals ain't who they say they are. And like, this took a long time for this to all come out and surface all at once. And it's like, damn. Damn. Yep. They could be having a discussion on whether or not if they want to move. I guess some of them want to move home, want to leave home and move with the Six of Swords. They want to sell their home with the Four of Wands reverse. I'm also getting their mama could be there's something about someone's mother could be explaining their symptoms. And it's like there's a conversation. She feels like she's being harassed inside her own home with the Four of Wands reverse. She feels like she's being monitored inside her own home. Cause she is. There's a camera in her home with the Page of Swords. There's a camera watching. Believe it or not, a lot of these homes in this location are rigged with cameras. Some of these individuals want to accuse them of being paranoid. No, 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 the fuck you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not only being watched from a hidden camera, you're being attacked by spiritual activity too at the Hermit card. So it's gonna double the intensity of that. You're not crazy, trust me. Now I'm not a psychiatrist or none of that. There is a disclaimer in the description box below. But no, they actually have some of these situations that get on the news that actually get caught for doing shit like this. Not the spiritual attacks, like these individuals doing that shit, but when it comes to hidden camera, some of it actually gets exposed on the news, and these individuals get charged for that. But it's doubled here. There's spirits that are attacking them in their home, monitoring spirits, and there's also a camera that's there that's monitoring at the same time. And I'm gonna tell you how these spirits may be sent to these individuals' residence through this camera. There's something about a mirror too. I don't have the world card here, but there's something very significant about a mirror. Some of these individuals could have like they could have been shoved inside their own home. They could have one of these individuals could have experienced scratch marks. Like this spirit could have put their hands on one of these individuals, but they never could like they never experienced this activity before. Like they may have not ever experienced this before. I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because whatever is being done at a specific location, these individuals are not right. That's the main reason why these individuals feel as if there's something that's always monitoring them, and there's a lot of hostility inside of a home with the Four of Wands reverse when it never used to be like that. Some of these individuals know intuitively that this is not going to change with the Tower reverse. And by them moving and relocating is going to better to dismantle all of this negative energy. It's not going to follow them. It's not. It's just on at a specific location around a neighborhood or some form of town with the four of wands reverse. This town is surrounded by nothing but hostility, evil spirited activity, and a lot of physical activity. These individuals don't feel as if they're at home anymore. They feel like they're surrounded by nothing but hostility, monitoring spirits. I don't know if they're familiar with that. They feel like they're always being watched and attacked with the Five of Swords. It's like they're always in this hostile energy, having negative thoughts, and being attacked in their own fucking home. Wow. This Queen of Swords could be explained to her symptoms that she just has a like a flash out, flashes out. She snaps. She's quick to snap, and this is not like her at all. She could have like an animal or something, and like she may just get overly angry at the animal, but that's not like her. She don't hurt the individual or none of that. She just like screams at him. She's taking notes. What it looks like. Like she's aware of that. So it's like she may feel guilty for doing that, but this is not her. This is something that has affected her, affected a lot of people. She could also be noticing that how her animal may be acting strange. And if she brought the individual to the vet may not be able to pick up any symptoms. She got some activity of her animal, like having abnormal behavior, sitting there staring into spaces for a long time. I'm also hearing a dog, brother, that won't stop growling, like won't stop growling. That would just sit there and just fucking bark, bro, bark and bark and bark and bark and growl and show all his teeth. Bro, the hair on the back of this dog's neck is standing up. All the hair on the back of that dog's neck, bro, is standing up. And it's sitting there growling and growling and barking and barking and barking. Won't stop growling. She could be sitting there asking like what's wrong, you know? She could have also put up a camera, is what I'm getting. She could have put up a camera and she could have caught like a mist or something, like a dark cloud or a dark shadow figure. She could have caught something on camera. This is not in her mind with a Nine of Swords reverse. She's got clarity on something. There's something very significant about an animal. Like there could have been a dog that could have been growling and growling and growling and barking and barking and barking, and is always staring for long periods of time. And this dog is vicious towards where they're looking at and trying to snap at it and bite it like that. But there's nothing there. Oh, that could be what that moon card is with the two dogs on that card. Like something's getting caught. Like someone could have caught something at nighttime on camera, like night vision. When it comes like to something in regards to a picture being taken, like this individual set up a camera to catch what their dog kept on growling and barking at. They caught something while that dog was doing that. They caught a ghost on camera, bro, with the Five of Swords. Oh, so that could be what's connect. Like this may not be a hidden camera like that, but this could be a camera that could have caught a ghost. They caught a like this is a vicious ghost, bro. This ain't a good ghost at all. The Five of Swords. This is a ghost that is demonic. This is a poltergeist too. with the Four of Wands reversed. They caught a poltergeist trying to agitate this dog on camera. You got people scratching the back of their head like, damn, like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. They're looking over that footage with the Page of Swords. This could have been like a ghost detector, an EMF reader. They could have also heard a voice. This was a poltergeist. This was a poltergeist. What is that with the Hermit and the Five of Swords energy? This could have been something involving a Gemini. The Lover's reverse. There's a couple here. This I'm also getting this ghost wasn't loving though. This wasn't a loving ghost at all. Hold on a minute. I'm also getting with this Lover's card being in reverse. This right here could have mimicked someone's voice or something. Like this ghost could have sounded like someone else. That's what I'm getting. So this ghost could have, like, if they heard voices, they could have heard someone else's voice, but yet they wasn't in the home. And they could have swore up and down this person was in their house, but they wasn't. This was a ghost that did that, brother. Used someone's voice. They could have heard their name being called too. Something about their name being called. And it's like when they went to go check something out and didn't see nothing there. And that's whenever they caught their dog sitting there looking in a specific location in that house and barking and barking and barking and growling and barking and don't want to stop barking and growling. And the dog could have experienced some symptoms of like weird symptoms and they could have took him to the vet, but yet the vet didn't find anything wrong with him. Like abnormal activity from the animal. Because I'm gonna tell you what's causing that the animal to experience those symptoms. Now keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, none of that. The animal is able to. It's like this spirit using the human 3D. Hold on, y'all. This spirit, like this one. Oh, get out of here, Nunu. Confirmation right there. Damn. Stepped on a tail. But anyways, what is that? Disruption, bro. Fucking disruptions. Over and over and over disruptions. What I was saying. Yeah, when a spirit connects to an animal or connects to a human, they draw energy off of the human or the animal. And yet can affect the animal or the human on a physical level and can make them sick. That's possibly why that animal was experiencing those symptoms. That's what I'm getting here out the Knight of Swords reversing the Knight of Wands energy. This spirit was drawing excessive energy off of this animal and trying to not really it's like a harvesting energy, but it's using a 3D to try to work through this animal, and yet this animal can only tolerate that so much. And that's why they was acting strange. Like they could have had moments where they didn't want to get out of bed. They didn't want to eat. They would just sit there and just sleep all the time because that dog is drained of their energy. They're drained. They're tired because of that spirit drawing off of their energy like that. Clarify that. The ace, yeah, exactly. They was trying to harvest energy and drain them of energy with the ace of wands reverse. It's all about a lack of motivation, lack of energy. Exactly. It's like they wasn't able to. It's like if they was playful, they could have lost their playful side. The animal wasn't playful because of being drained of their energy. Yep. Five of Pentacles reverse. They could have thought that this dog could have had some poison ivy or could have had some form of like rash or something. Like there could have been something that could have been going on to where they could have had a perception of this dog that may have went around a certain plant or a tree. They could have thought that this dog may have hurt themselves on a tree or something, or could have got their chain wrapped up around a tree a certain way and could have hurt them. But no, because that could be interpreted as wood. That could be interpreted as like a tree limb, because it does represent trees like wands or wood. That could have been another thing they could have had an assumption on, as if they hurt themselves. They chain wrapped around their leg or something around a tree, and they turned the opposite way and hurt themselves. No, I mean shit like that does happen too, but no, because that would have came up in the medical report at the vet. Yep. Or something. Oh, something could have clawed. Something could have clawed this dog, but yet it's not coming back to an animal's markings. Damn. I'm gonna tell you what that is. That's that evil spirit with that five of swords. That's that evil spirit that scratched them. If that's not coming back to an animal or a human claw markings, brother, then yeah, that's basically the energy I'm getting from this reading. These individuals going to end up moving because this land is fucking cursed. Nothing but ghost activity and hostility. And these individuals that are actually taking part in these this spiritual abuse are possessed. Fuck this fucking place, bro. This place going. I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. This place will be abandoned. It's eventually going to be an abandoned town. That's what's going to happen. People will leave, and they're not going to come back. Why am I getting that eventually? Like this town's gonna be abandoned. It's gonna stand just like Six Flags in New Orleans. It's just gonna sit there. Watch. Fucking dead ass land. That's what it is to start with, right? Like everything is. It's like almost as if things are not living. Things are not alive at this place anymore. Fucking bunk ass fucked up place, bro. Why am I getting that this place will eventually be abandoned where everybody's gonna leave? Because it's off balance. It's off balance. There's no peace there on that land, bro. There's no peace. There's nothing but falling outs, family falling outs, nothing but illegal activity. Like it's Four of Wands, Six of Cups reverse. It's all about leaving home. The Eight of Swords, the Emperor. Because this is having falling outs with numerous amount of people. Families are splitting apart. They feel like kidnapped in their own fucking purpose. The Sun, Four of Pentacles reverse. The Moon. Yeah, look at that. The Moon. Because people are seeing it for what it really is. Like there's people that are seeing it for how things really are. That this place is nothing but dark. Clarify the Moon. This stupid fucker right here is the main problem. Why this is done this way? With the Moon and the Ten of Cups being in reverse and the Four of Wands being there, there's some form of conformality, like secret society energy coming through. This stupid fuck right here wants everybody to be demonic and dark. That's what he wants from everybody. This dude needs to go, bro. They need to remove this piece of shit off of this land and get him the fuck out of there. This is the main motherfucker right here. Is why all of this is in reverse. People are not with their right lover. People feel imbalanced. They feel sick. They feel drained. They don't feel like they're at home anymore. And when they feel at home, they feel kidnapped of their purpose. They feel kidnapped in their own home. They feel like they're conformed and constrained to just nothingness with the Eight of Swords energy. This is affecting other people, not just one person. This is affecting a family right now. I'm also getting two people that's been married for a long fucking time. Excuse my language. This is all illuminated though. So this is gonna verify that if somebody's trying to project as if you're a problem to a public setting, no, you're not. This is this individual right here, that's the root of it. They feel kidnapped in their own home. They feel like they're forced to sit in their house. Forced to sit in there. They can't have no good time. They can't do nothing that's fun. The minute they go to do something that's fun, oh, it's like they feel like they're gonna either get in trouble or they're gonna be punished type of energy. They can't have no sociable life, bro. This is not a public setting to where it's natural. It is forced, conform type of energy. Like people aren't allowed to be their true authentic self. They gotta be fake. They gotta be forced to do shit that's not human. This is not freedom, bro. They feel like they're on house arrest all day, every day, all day, every day, all day, every fucking day. They feel monitored 24 fucking 7. Even when they leave their house, they feel like they gotta get mobbed. It's like oh, you better go here and do this. If you do something different, oh, you're gonna get in trouble for it. That's the type of bullshit this fucker got running, bro. Fucking weak ass bull. Man, they need to pull this bastard out of wherever the fuck he's at and get him out of there. Son of a bitch. If everybody comes together and comes against this asshole, it's gonna be a much better place. I promise you that, bro. It's gonna be a much better place. All right? That's all these individuals are doing, bro. They sitting inside their home. Look at that. They're in their home, but they're not really happy. It's how they gotta stay in their home. They gotta participate in something that they really don't want to do. This can actually be them being forced with somebody that they really don't love, they don't want to be with. It's like they're forced to have problems in their family. This is all ritualistic practices that are affecting families that a mother and a father could have been together for a long, 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 long time. Definitely over 10 years, but it's a long time. They could have been together for 30 to 40 some years. And now look at them. Look at them now. It's because they got this stupid fucker sitting somewhere as a crooked authority figure that thinks he's God when he's really not. That's behind all of this taking place. Why these individuals are dealing with this activity. This delusional King of Pinnacle Diverse thinks he owns this land, thinks he could pollute this place to have this done this way. This has been illuminated to these people. It's like they're not allowed to work in peace. They gotta be watched. Somebody's gotta fucking hover over them and watch what they do. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Is by any chance the FBI aware of this oppressive son of a bitch that's sitting in this moon energy that keeps on doing this to a whole public town or something? They need to drag this sorry fucker out of there, bro. They need to get this dude out of there. Is the FBI by any chance aware of this dude that's sitting there conforming all these individuals to? Yeah, oh yeah, they are. The moon reverse. This dude ain't hidden. And that's why these people are going to be free too. What it looks like with the Eight of Swords reverse. That's why they're going to be free and have their family back with the Ten of Cups upright. They're going to be freed from this bullshit, what it looks like. I'm getting the FBI can have a lot of involvement at freeing these individuals from the suppressive asshole that thinks that this is okay to do this. Nine of Wands reverse the Ace of Wands. They got evidence on this, apparently. Nine of Pentacles. Now look at the cards coming back in the upright position. Seven of Cups. Look, Justice. Strength reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Yeah, this problem will be removed with the Ten of Wands reverse. This problem will be removed. They got a lot of information on that. Queen of Wands. Apparently, they do got information on it because this has been affecting a lot of people. This has been oppressing a lot of people, but this oppressive energy and this dark cloud will be removed. People gonna have their family back. That's what it look like to me. Justice is there too with a justice card. It sounds like to me they got a lot of information on that. And the moon in reverse at the bottom. There could have been a Leo female somewhere that's had enough of being bullied with the strength reverse or something about bullying energy. There's someone somewhere that's not going to sit there and keep on tolerating this bullshit. That's the main reason why the FBI made a lot of information on what has been being done. I'm getting they do have information. Apparently, they have enough to release this problem from a few families with a ton of cups reversed to bring people's family back. They could be releasing these people from the suppressive energy from this being done this way because this is bullshit. Look at that. As I'm saying, look at the card that flips over justice. The FBI may also know that some people in the law are suffering this oppression too from what this fucker got going on. With that justice card, some people in the law where this is located at that are suffering oppression. They gotta be quiet. They gotta be silent and quiet. Nah, fuck that. About to being quiet about shit, motherfucker. Why am I getting that the FBI got enough information to set these individuals free from suppressive force? A law official could have spoke up as I say, you know what, enough is enough. They're tired of that. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Because this dude's seen for who he is, whoever this is, that like people are not free to walk away. It's like a never ending cycle of not being able to walk away, not being free. Yeah, all conflict, Five of Wands energy, the Ace of Wands reverse, the Devil, yeah, this controlling ass energy, Ten of Cups reverse. We're relentlessly trying to hold people back, like trying to control people. But this is being released. King of Wands, Two of Wands reverse judgment. Because apparently they evaluated this. They see it for what it is, Scorpio energy. They evaluated all of this. Ace of Swords reverse. These individuals are under oppression. Knight of Pentacles reverse, and there's something very significant about these individuals. being forced to take part in animal abuse or something. With a Knight of Pentacles reverse, like they're being caged up like animals. Like these individuals are not allowed to be happy or to be a happy family or to engage in any type of family activity that will bring happiness to them. It's like they gotta focus on one thing with nothing but attacks, bro. It's bullshit. Fucking loser, 10 of Wands. Yeah, look at that. An extort. Okay, so they got evidence on the extortionists. These individuals are being threatened. Okay, so there's families being threatened by an extortionist. That's a crooked authority figure. This asshole is out of there with this devil reverse. He's out of there. They're removing him out of there. The Sun card, this is all exposed. Could have been a Capricorn, a Scorpio, or Leo that could have exposed that. Or Scorpio or Leo that could have exposed this. That called judgment on it. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse at the bottom. This individual also being seen to be pressuring the King of Wands to do shit to someone. This is an authority figure being pressured to do something. Like completely trying to take advantage of this man and to hurt him, to get him to hurt somebody else or to hurt other people, possibly hurt animals. This is all exposed. This is all exposed. And I'm getting that this is starting to really piss people off, brother, where they're gonna fucking come unglued and come against this asshole that keeps doing this to these people. I'm getting officials about ready to go against this crooked one. They can clobber this guy, bro, that keeps doing this to them. This is gonna end up leading to a fight to where officials go against this extortionist and beat the piss out of this dude. That's what's gonna happen because they're about tired of this motherfucker controlling them. This dude has been seen to be forcing these officials to do things they're really not proud of and to threaten them. He could also be making death threats to these individuals or something. Don't these individuals know that they have more of them versus this one old whoever the fuck he thinks he is? There's way more than them. All they got to do is team up with the FBI and say, hey, this is the problem. This is where the main problem is. Because when you got multiple people that connect together, that can collaborate, especially officials that tell the FBI about it, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a joint operation where the feds and some of the locals come together to remove this asshole out this institution. Because I promise you, there's way more FBI agents in the United States of America than this one King of Pentacles reverse that's sitting in there. Promise you that. Even if they got to use multiple resources, it don't matter. This ain't nothing to take one of these individuals out of there, out of this institution. This guy keeps on bullying officials, bro. This extortionist, that's a crooked official, keeps bullying officials to engage in activity that they're really not proud of. They don't really want to do that. Keeps forcing them to do this shit, bro. Give me a closing message. That's all right. They're gonna rip this son of a bitch out of there. Watch. If not, this dude's gonna end up pissing these officials off, and they're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this, bro. I had enough of that, and they're gonna go against them. 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups reversed, the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's a cycle closing. The Lovers, 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the 5 of Wands again. It sounds like to me, instead of people attacking someone that could have been interpreted as a troublemaker, but they're really not. They're going to actually stand on this individual side and attack the troublemaker. And to prevent, I'm also getting the people that was once starting shit with someone that's going to be on this individual side to prevent any further harm. And actually disobey shit and protect somebody with the Four of Pentacles. That's right. You all come together, bro, with the Four of Wands. It's way more than y'all than this one asshole that's sitting in there. What he's going to do? Not a damn thing. Don't listen to the fucking thing he got to say. Don't listen to none of it. Keep on disagreeing with it. Keep on disregarding that because it ain't a lawful order to start with. Don't agree to any laws that this fucker tries to give you when it comes to trying to bother somebody or bother your family. Don't listen to any threats he got to say either. You stay disobeying and disengaging and that. Let him sit there and do whatever threats he feels that is necessary. Collect that as documentation. Keep on collecting that. Keep on getting that on camera. He ain't gonna do shit to you. That's way more than y'all than it is him. Promise you that. Fuck this extortionist. Scary ass pussy. That's what he is to start with. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, when all these individuals come together to pull their families back together and come up against this energy and refuse these unlawful orders, guess what's gonna take place? They're gonna put this dude in a state of mind of where he don't feel like he deserves to be on this earthly realm anymore. Good. He's ain't nothing but a demon to start with the devil works. Get your ass out of here. I don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you. I get people could be turning their back. People could be standing their ground and protecting themselves from engaging in any type of trafficking, exploitation, or scamming. That's not a lawful order, bro. You have the right to decline that. Keep standing up to this individual. Keep standing up to him. Decline all of that. Close that cycle out. Close that cycle out. There's way more than y'all than this one extortionist. Don't listen to anything of what this fucker, this scared ass pussy wants to tell you. Why am I getting that people are going to stand up against an extortionist? It has gotten to this point to where people are tired and they're going to stand up against an extortionist. That keeps on forcing people to human traffic and to sit there and scam and commit fraud and try to attack somebody. You're not this guy's slave, bro. You're not his slave. You need to respect yourself and stand up to this coward, bro. You're not his slave, and you're not going to be his little punk. You're going to stand up to him. Because there's way more than y'all than there is him. I promise you that. You ain't nobody's fucking slave or nobody's punk. Stand up to him. You put this in a submissive energy to where they're going to tap out, bro. When it comes to y'all saying, nah, you're not doing that to somebody. Not physically, but you sitting there refusing these orders. Fuck this dude. The FBI eventually gonna get him out of there. One of the two is gonna happen. Why am I getting that people gonna stand up against this extortionist? The Ace of Pentacles reverse, Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, because they want to protect themselves. The Temperance reverse, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords, because this dude keeps hurting people. The guy is out of line. Page of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups reverse. He keeps on getting a Sagittarius, like something about a Sagittarius could be being used in a very manipulative type of way to harm somebody, but this individual is being harmed at the same time. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Judgment, Scorpio energy, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Because they keep on trying to use a mother figure to traffic and to abuse animals and to abuse children with the Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Bro, this ain't right. King of Swords reverse. They gonna put an end to that shit. This is all about something being made the right way with the hierophant card in the upright position. I'm also getting this could be another institution that's going to be standing up against this other one and doing things the right way. This is inhumane, bro, to a whole nother level. This is inhumane to a whole nother level. I guess some of them are going to agree to do their job the right way with the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about a second chance, but they have a chance to better things. They have a chance to not engage in this Five of Swords energy, to end this conflict out and to protect themselves from engaging in these practices that they know is not right. That's imbalancing a lot of things. And this is crime against nature and humanity and crime against children, bro. They need to pull back from that. They need to pull back from that and close themselves off from that. And to tell this individual exactly where to get off that, bro, and get out of there. It sounds like to me some type of leadership position is for someone else. These individuals need to listen to somebody else in another institution that does things differently with the hierophant card. It's like someone got a second chance to do things the right way. And whoever this individual is higher than this individual. Someone's going to have to be a proper leader to an institution in a different set of a different institution to challenge this one because they're higher than that one. Do you honestly want to be in a conflicting environment all day, every day of your life? Do you want to feel like you're at battle every day that you get up, every day that you go home? You can't be yourself. You can't enjoy who you are. If it's like you feel like you don't have the permission to heal. You can't heal. You have to continuously be in this hostile energy to hurt people, to abuse their rights, and to sit there and to violate all kind of laws. Is that really the energy that you want to carry back to your home, bro? Once people follow the right orders with the hierarchy called by someone giving the correct orders, and they look up to them, this is going to stop. This is going to stop. Someone's being given a second chance in another institution to do things the right way for people to look up to them. As I say, no, you don't engage in that. You turn your back on that. You actually side in with this institution and build evidence on this extortionist to get him out of there. Because I'm gonna promise you right now, all these individuals have enough power to arrest this extortionist at the end of the day. He needs to be arrested. Ain't no secrecy shit. This individual needs to be arrested. Ain't nobody above the law, bro. Ain't nobody above the law. And he damn sure ain't gonna be trying to take charge or control a whole nother institution. I like to know what these individuals are so fucking afraid of and scared. What you scared of, bro? You scared because you may have made a mistake and took a contract to do something that's part of an illegal binding contract. That's not of the law to start with, bro. That's not a lawful order. What are you so afraid of? Backing out the contract? I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Something don't align with the law, the actual law. You have every right to decline it. What you so afraid of? That's the way I look at this situation. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If anybody try to threaten with this energy right here, I tell them exactly how it is. As I say, those threats don't mean jack because I'm always like, if I was in a position, it's just an example. Tell them that you carry. You always carry. You always strapped. So go ahead with the fucking threats. They get close up to you to threaten your fucking life. Nah. Who they gonna threaten now? Who the fuck's family they gonna try to threaten now? Fucking threats on me, Jack. Better watch who you fucking threaten, bro. Fuck this motherfucker. That's how I feel about it. Fuck him. Because my mentality about it, you come around me or my family, I don't give a fuck who it is. You come around me or my family to my house, you step both feet in that door, it's over. They're gonna be coming scraping them off the kitchen floor. That's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna have to clean a big mess up, bro. That's the way I feel about it. Oh, fuck me or my family. Tell me this fucking bullshit. Cause I catch him in my fucking house, 2 feet in the door, he ain't making it back out. That's the way I feel about it. Now, sit there, go through or tell anybody something else. You ain't telling me no fucking threat. You ain't threatening me because you threaten me. You threaten my family. You threaten my children. That's the way I would look at it. And those people mean the most to me. I give a shit less about the job. You try to threaten me or try to come to my house, you threaten my children, you threaten my wife. That's enough for me to grab both of my sticks, my nunchucks, inside my own house. Wait for him to put 2 feet in the door and hit him on top of his head as hard as I got, split his fucking skull wide open. Shit, the fucking came to my house, bro. They be scraping this bastard up off the floor real quick. And I ain't going to jail because it's gonna be seen on the security cameras what happened. That the person stepped 2 feet in the door, unwelcome, trespass both times. They trespass on private property. It's already private property as it is, and yet they came into the house, which is another indication of private property. Do not enter. They're not welcome. And 2 feet was in the door. They try to harm my children and my wife. That's the way I would look at it. You want to sit there and put some fucking handcuffs on me because of protecting the children and protecting my wife? Go ahead and do so. I'll do it to anybody that come in this fucking house. You understand me? You ain't gonna try that punk shit with me. Well, you're gonna get in trouble. Fuck you. That trouble's worth getting into. Every bit of the trouble's worth getting into because now you ain't got some psychopathic scumbag trying to harm anybody ever again. They ain't gonna be using that vessel, bro. That demon ain't gonna be using another vessel to come after my family, come after my children or my wife ever again. I sent that demon back to hell where it came from. Nah, you want to try to put somebody in jail because it's in their own house, like they threatening your freedom, threatening your family, and they got both feet in the door, and you can prove that your family was at risk because they try to hurt your children or hurt your wife. That's enough probable cause of justification, reason to use reasonable force to defend your children and your wife. That's the problem in these times. You got this soft ass so-called law. Let me tell you something, bro. You come in my house, you step both feet in my house. Where you're not welcome at, you try to hurt, even if I don't have that. Still, though, that's the way I'll look at it. And that's the way it's going to happen. They come up in my house, step both feet, not just 1 foot. They come 2 feet in the door. And I feel that my children or my wife is just an example. I'm not married. I'm just saying. If they come 2 feet in that door, threatening my wife or my children, they're done. They're not going to make it back out of my house. I got a sword too, so let them come in there. They gonna be met with that fucking sword. That's what's gonna happen. You could try to sit there and obstruct my Second Amendment when it comes to this bullshit ass restraining order. Let me tell you something right now. I have every fucking right to use that sword up in my own house. They step both feet in that door, that sword's gonna be swung in an accurate manner, and it's gonna execute the move exactly how I want it, bro. And they're gonna be done. They're gonna get a chance to hurt somebody else out there, or hurt somebody else's children, or let alone come after my children, come after my wife. Your ass is done. And I'm not gonna call. And if it would be, this is just an example of what I'm saying. But that's only if both feet enters the residence, depending on the laws of where you're at. But I mean, if it comes down to it, bro, if you're in your own house and somebody breaks and enters on private property and breaks in your house and busts in your house, and you got children or you have a wife or a husband, what else they expect you to do? You only got a split decision, bro, a split second to make a decision. Because they're in there for a reason, bro, and it's not there for any good. Especially if you got security cameras that can prove what happened. You ain't gonna get locked up for that. Where I'm at, the Louisiana, the state law is this is a stand your ground state. That means if 2 feet are in the residence of that person, you have the right to use, I want to say, deadly force. I don't really want to say it's reasonable force, but it's deadly force. Like you have the right to protect yourself. Deadly force means even if you have to do that, especially when you got two feet. The person is 2 feet in your house. You can't have 1 foot in there and they fall backwards. No, if they're all the way in your house, even if just 2 feet are in the house, the minute 2 feet enter that residence, you have the right to stand your ground and use deadly force. But you can't do that outside the door. Once they're inside the residence, and it's gonna pick it up on the cameras too. You got cameras on the outside. You see them coming in the home. That's all you need. Of course, like you may get handcuffed right then and there until they can further investigate. That's fine with me. That's fine with me, bro. You got a problem with me protecting my family? Fuck you. Fuck your bitch made ass laws. But I take the law in my own hand. You come up in my house and try to hurt my children, hurt my wife, or whoever else is in there. It could be my pops that's in there that's in an older age. He's up in age. I'm gonna protect my family. Fuck how you feel about it. That's the way I feel. All this soft ass shit. That's why you got people doing that dumb shit at these times. You start getting people that don't tolerate that. Eventually, it's gonna get a message out to the world as to say, "Hey, you ain't gonna come in this man's house. That'd be the last house you go into." But as far as outside the door, that's a whole different thing where I'm located at. You can't do that. I mean, you can run them out of there, but you can't execute that deadly force. The minute they step 2 feet in that residence, you have every right. A cop even told me that. A local cop told me that in my 3 bedroom house. I said, "Hey, I have the right to defend myself." Like they had a car that was sitting across the street, and there wasn't nobody in there, but it just had a car that was parked across the street. And we got in a conversation. That cop said, "You do have the right. Do what you got to do." They come both feet in that house. You have the right to use deadly force, bro. I told him, I said, "I'm not saying that would happen, but I'm just saying I'm prepared in case it were to happen." That's why I called y'all, and I had it all documented on camera too. Before I even got on the phone, I said, "Look, they got this suspicious vehicle sitting across the street, and I don't know if there's anybody in there or not." And I wasn't going to go outside and do anything. It was just me protecting my property. And the cop agreed with me. The cop took my side on that. It's like he agrees. He agrees. I told him, I said, "I know everything about that law." Man, he pretty much nodded his head. He's like, he agrees. Because he would do the same thing, bro. Like, I mean, just because they're an official, I mean, think about it. If somebody was to go, no matter who it is, somebody was to step 2 feet in their door, how would they react to it? I bet you they'll do the same thing. Especially if they have a wife and children. Or if it's a female official, she has a husband and children. She's the first one that notices something's wrong and her husband could be sleeping. You think she ain't gonna grab a firearm or something and defend her family? And I'm not saying that the husband is not gonna protect the family like he's soft and shit. He could be sleeping in a deep sleep, and yet the wife is sitting there. She's the first that gets alerted. How you think she's gonna react? That's the way I look at it, bro. People got every right to protect themselves, especially when it comes to their house or wherever they stay at. That's their property. I'm just saying, bro. Like these individuals that because this is a threatening energy. This King of Pentacles reverse is a threatening energy. But this is the type of mentality that these individuals have towards them, not meaning that they would actually do that because he's not going to do shit to start with. But you need to have this type of mentality when it comes to this dude thinking that he could control your home life and could control your spirit, bro. No, 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 no. No, you ain't nobody's bitch. You understand me? This lingering, controlling energy is going to eventually get this person fucked up, bro. I can feel it coming. It's going to get this person fucked up. I'm telling you. If the FBI don't intervene and get this extortion inside this institution that keeps on bullying officials, bullying people, and sitting there doing things that's not in alignment with any form of law, this person gonna fuck with the wrong person. They're gonna hurt this dude, bro. I'm telling you, this dude's gonna get hurt. Are you waiting on that to actually happen, bro, for you to do something? Because that's the type of energy that I'm sensing right now. Are you waiting for something to happen? Because it's gonna happen, bro. Not everybody out there is gonna take too lightly at being threatened. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're gonna try to attempt to kidnap the wrong person, bro, or do something on that level. You're gonna get the reaction that is gonna blow a lot of people's mind. All right, are you gonna allow it to get to that point, or are you gonna intervene and take this asshole out of this institution? FBI, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just gonna sit there and let officials be bullied, huh? Y'all need to get a move on it, bro. With the situation, you need to get a move on it and get the kingpin out this institution before some bad shit goes down, bro. I'm not just no card reader. I'm an energy reader. I know how to interpret and to profile individuals' intentions that are in this energy. This individual means no good to anybody. What's the cards of advice for the higher ups, the FBI, when it comes to this kingpin in this institution? That's an extortionist. What are their advice right now? Because it's gonna get ugly, bro. There's some officials that may get tired of the senators of doing this, and they're gonna end up really hurting this guy. Somebody's gonna hurt this dude, bro. I'm telling you. What is the cards of advice for the FBI when it comes to a kingpin? The devil. They need to take action. They need to take action and to arrest this kingpin. They need to arrest him. They need to intervene. This is external level intervention. They need to take action and arrest this kingpin. Yeah, they need to move in and arrest this guy. Arrest him. Seven of Swords reverse. The Strength reverse. And the King of Swords reverse. You being guided to rush in and to arrest this guy. This all about taking action. This is restraints. You need to arrest him for human trafficking and a lot of X-rated abuse activity that has been committed upon female officials and other officials. You need to arrest him, FBI. This is a human trafficker with a devil card. This person has abused multiple amount of female officials, has bullied them into submission, has had them doing things that they're not too proud of either. You need to roll in, bro. Don't take it easy on this individual either. Don't take it easy on them. You need to roll in. You need to. This all about external level intervention. Y'all need to get y'all vans or your Yukons and come forward and arrest this kingpin. You don't need to feel sorry about this person or any of that. Arrest them. You haul this individual off with a warrant because of him being a human trafficker and abusing officials, human trafficking officials and holding officials against their free will. Some of these individuals could have been RAPED. You need to arrest this sick fuck now. Why am I getting the vibes that the FBI is being guided to rush in to arrest this kingpin for being a human trafficker? And trafficking officials. Having officials forced against their free will to participate in human trafficking. Five of Pentacles. Because this guy has been hurting a lot of people, but he's tarnishing these individuals' reputation at this department. That's what's happening. Nobody trusts this department anymore. Queen of Swords, that strength card. Y'all could have had some information coming from a Leo or a female official. Four of Cups reverse, the Moon reverse. Because this is not going to end until you put an end to it. This person could be exposed for making death threats to these individuals. Nine of Swords. Look, the High Priestess. This could be something that could be being done to a psychic. Like this person is attacking a psychic. Seven of Cups reversed, but they're not only attacking them, they're forcing these officials to attack this individual. The Hierophant, Four of Wands, so you can make this community better again. The Father, because this is upsetting a lot of people, Brad, putting a lot of people in their head and having them with nothing but negativity in their surroundings. Queen of Pentacles, because this activity is not going to end until you put an end to it. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to end until you put an end to it. And these individuals are upset right now that has been involved with the Six of Wands reverse. They're not really too proud of doing this to somebody. They're forced into being a mob against this person while they're being mobbed by this one dude. What it looks like, he's controlling these individuals. It's also time for y'all to lift an illusion off the government too, with the Hierophant, to bring this illusion off of the government where this is located at, to lift this negative energy off the government, to better the government where this individual is located at, and to better a community. Right now, this community is hostile, bro. Hostile. With the Six of Wands reverse, this could actually be exposed to y'all with the Moon reverse. And who's part of the Six of Wands reverse is officials that are being threatened and forced into participating in this. That's hurting them. That's making this institution not be trustworthy. Nobody wants to be around them. Some of y'all already have a reality check of what this kingpin is doing with the moon and the Seven of Cups reverse. Y'all have a reality check, something that's been confirmed to y'all. What this dude is forcing these individuals to engage in. A female official could have spoke up about it. How does the FBI currently perceive this kingpin in this institution? Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Message of Earth, Two of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords reverse. Y'all could perceive this kingpin being as a male witch. This is a male witch. Y'all are perceiving him to be participating in activities and getting females to commit witchcraft. Like he's definitely involved with witchcraft, satanic practices. Queen of Swords reverse. Y'all can see him as a bitch. The Tower. Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles reverse. Ten of Swords. The Empress reverse. King of Wands reverse. So you see him as to be controlling these officials. There's a lot of chaotic energy around these female officials here. The N in reverse. Five of Wands. Look at that. Five of Wands and a Knight of Cups. Y'all can see that this kingpin is very chaotic in regards to a male official. Very chaotic, very controlling, very cynical, sinister. And it's being seen to be engaging in, like, this is witchcraft. There's females that are doing witchcraft that's connected to this dude. And yes, what from the looks of it here, this is officials. There's officials, female officials that are being called to be doing witchcraft. It's a fucking loser, bro. Y'all could actually see this guy, this extortionist, as a male witch. And there's officials that's connected to him. That's in reverse. This guy is causing all kind of chaos within these individuals right here and getting them to abuse their power. Y'all can actually see this guy is hurting these individuals with the Ten of Swords. Y'all can have knowledge on this dude forcing these individuals to participate in carrying a voodoo doll around of someone. This is a voodoo doll being used. Like, this is being passed around from different individuals with the Five of Wands. This voodoo doll is passed to different officials that's taking part in this witchcraft practice. Y'all definitely see this dude ain't doing anything right with his job with the Three of Pentacles diverse. And these females that are connected to this with these males are not doing their job the right way. So y'all overall see him as an attacker. But yeah, can also see the same individual sitting there, these individuals sitting there playing victim with a Ten of Swords. It's like this dude got the nerve to have this individual under attack, but yet the minute this individual fights back against these attacks, it's like they want to play victim with a Ten of Swords. Y'all see this dude that this extorts as a bitch. It's some bitch shit what this fucker is doing. Yeah, this dude's a bitch. Clarify that. Ten of Cups. It's like these individuals could initiate all the attacks and break the law. And yet when someone stands up against that, it's like there's a retaliatory energy or retaliation energy that this individual tries to manipulate even harder to try to force these individuals to lock this person up if they fight back or stand up for themselves. This dude ain't trusted one bit, bro, with a tower card. He needs to be raided. They need to get this asshole out of there. He's definitely using officials to his advantage to manipulate things and to cause a lot of chaos. And throughout all of this chaos, witchcraft is being committed. A lot of dark practices are being committed. There could be a voodoo doll that's being passed around with a Five of Wands energy. A voodoo doll being passed around. So they have a voodoo doll in these individuals' possession. What the fuck are these officials doing with a voodoo doll to start with, FBI? What are they doing with a voodoo doll? How does it look for official to have a voodoo doll or somebody and to be poking it and engaging in practices and activities to attack this person's rights? Is that a lawful order, bro? Is that a lawful order? I'm gonna keep on announcing it. Is this a lawful order to do this to somebody? First off, this right here should explain everything of what it is. This gives the intent behind what this really means with this Ten of Swords energy, this voodoo doll. That's all been depicted as someone that is pinned down with swords, which would be pins, which would represent a doll. Then you have witchcraft. This is a doll being passed around. And this is a curse too, with the Ten of Swords, cursing that dog. But you have the physical activity being committed all at the same time with necromancy. That's another thing y'all have. Y'all possibly see this dude involved in necromancy. He's basically working through these officials to get this agenda or to have this agenda carried out, these practices carried out. Is this a lawful order, feds? Is this a lawful order for this kingpin to be doing this, to have these officials take part in that, to portray this individual with a voodoo doll and doing things while on duty to commit necromancy with the death card and the Five of Pentacles being there? Is this a lawful practice? Y'all see that there's three officials or two officials, couple of them in his energy that are doing this while they're on duty. This guy is bringing nothing but chaos to this force with a Tower card. Chaos. This can also represent overthrowing the government with a Tower. Bruh, is this who you want to be giving these orders inside this institution? This is terrorism. This is terrorism. Five of Wands. Then you got officials that are being ordered to commit this type of activity and behavior. And then you have the Five of Wands. The thing of it is, they don't have the right to sit there and commit necromancy while on duty, bro. While engaging in activity that are harming this individual's rights. That would represent the following, the mobbing, the following, harassment, intimidation. This dude's a bitch. This dude's a bitch. That's how the feds see him. This dude's a bitch. It's not really all these officials' fault, bro. They just brainwashed into doing that. Why am I getting a higher up see this extortionist as a bitch? Nine of Swords reverse. Then want to sit there and play victim when someone stands up against these attacks? You a bitch, bro. Why am I getting that they see him that way? The Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Because apparently someone's standing up for themselves. That's why. Someone got the balls to stand up for themselves. The Lovers. Leo, Gemini energy, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Because this is being seen what it looks like. This all getting caught. Seven of Swords reverse. Nine of Wands. Because people are standing up to this person what it looks like. The Emperor. Wheel of Fortune reverse. The Hermit. The Eight of Cups. And the Five of Wands reverse. Why they see him that way? Why am I getting they see him that way? Because he's having these individuals unnecessarily defeated when they should not even be in the energy of being in this energy to start with towards somebody. So these people are not at fault for that. He is. He is. Because he's having these officials harmed. Like these officials, bro, are looking really bad. But they shouldn't even be in this energy to start with to be defeated because they shouldn't even be attacking somebody in the first place, bro. Like this is some bullshit. What's going to happen to this coward? Get fired. Six of Pentacles reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse. What's going to happen to this coward? A cycle's going to close. He may have trouble coming his way. He's going to get caught. Seven of Swords reverse. His biggest wish fulfillment is to keep on getting away with this. But this is going to put him into space. He's going to get exposed in a negative type of way. He's going to receive negative publicity and get caught. And his biggest wish fulfillment was to get away, to keep getting away with doing this shit to somebody. But this right here is going to work against him and get him caught, which is the opposite of wish fulfillment. So put two and two together. He's going to get exposed. Five of Cups. He's going to be crying like a bitch. That's what's going to happen. Tower reverse. Two of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. King of Swords reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Oh, the ending. Bro, he could end up in serious conflict with an official. An official could end up flashing out, snapping on this dude. Wow. This is a different official right here, though. A King of Swords can end up snapping. The Devil reverse. What's going to happen to him is he's not going to be able to control nothing. Nothing. There's an official, but it's going to lose his cool on this dude, and this may end up happening. Told you. This official could pull out a knife or something with that knife in his hand. This man ain't going to play. There's an official that ain't going to play this guy's bullshit. If the FBI does not intervene, I'm telling you right now, bro, like what I'm sensing in the energy of these cards, okay? What's going to happen to this person is there's an official that's going to lose their cool with the King of Swords reverse and end up hurting this jackass. And that's going to be the end to that. Now, do y'all need it to come to that level, like for it to get to that level? This is an official right here. This King of Swords reverse going to lose his cool. And the Ten of Swords, and then you have this card right here. Therefore, this control energy is gone because this is what happened to the person. Because of this right here. You see that weapon in his hand? That's an official. Losing their cool. High Priestess. But I'm getting, that's how all this truth is going to get leaked out. Like everything, I'm getting at if this does take place, but they can intervene before that happens, bro. Like, do they obviously want this to take place? Apparently so. Something bad is going to happen to this dude, bro, with the Six of Swords reverse and a Ten of Swords because he's going to try to control the wrong one. And this official right here ain't going to play this bullshit. You see that weapon in this official's hand? He's going to get, I'm telling you. Boom, over. This is not the official that's doing that, though. It's not this King of Swords. It's not him. There's an official that's going to lose their cool, bro. Why would this happen? Clear, but that's going to bring out everything with the Seven of Swords reverse. But it's like the FBI is against violence, right? Like they're against all these activities, but yet they could step in there and prevent that from getting even worse. Well, it don't even have to get to that point, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this King of Swords getting a lot of trouble for that. This is an official that's been pushed to that point, bro. That's all right. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen to me. I don't know nothing, all right? I don't know nothing. This is a warning, one last final warning, brother. This individual keeps on doing this, and there's an official that's gonna lose their cool. I'm telling you. That's all right. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I know what the fuck I'm channeling. I don't give a damn what anybody got to say or if they don't listen. I'll tell you what the fuck I'm sensing these cards and what it's showing me. What's gonna happen to this if they keep on doing this shit to these authority figures with the King of Swords reverse. One of them is not gonna tolerate that too well, bro. He's in his uniform too. Look at that. That could be interpreted as his uniform. Don't listen to a clairvoyant though. It's all right. Why would this happen? Clarify that. Because of a Gemini? Something about a Gemini? Or someone that loves someone? Clarify that. King of Wands reverse. I don't know. This don't make any sense. This dude's trying to make people gay, bro. That's what it is. This dude's trying to make people gay. This dude's relentlessly forcing people into being gay. This king of swords. Nah, he ain't gonna put up that shit, bro. Mm-mm. He's gonna pop this dude one time. I'm telling you. King of swords ain't going for that, bro. This devil card reverse. He ain't going for that. Mm-mm. This official is gonna lose his cool, bro. I'm telling you. But nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen. Maybe it's obviously meant to happen that way. I don't fucking know, bro. But people are not listening. Is it meant to happen that way? Apparently so. Will of Fortune verse. That's karma. Okay, well that could be a form of karma. Apparently so. But this is going to lead to unnecessary force. It's like someone trying to force someone to do something, and they could be trying to force them into being gay or something, or to take a part in some type of practice of like a gay act or something. And this dude's gonna lose his fucking cool, bro. Apparently so. It's karma with a Wheel of Fortune reverse. For that card to come out, so that's a clear sign. Apparently it is meant to happen that way with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Why is that? Clarify that. Because of being a fool, being foolish. It's like there's this energy in the background, as I say, if this person keeps this shit up, bro, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. It's like some of these individuals don't want it. Like it's like there's a held back energy. It's like, okay, well, something's gotta give. And there's an official that's gonna lose their cool. King of Sword diverse. But that's when everything is gonna come out, though. Every single thing is gonna come out. So this controlling energy is they're not gonna be able to control shit, bro. This is actually gonna bring it's like a bittersweet moment. But this is actually gonna put an official in despair. Official may get in a bit of trouble for that, but I mean, if something's trying to force him against his free will, bro, this guy ain't gonna take that too lightly. I'm telling you, but people don't want to listen. People don't want to listen. Apparently, I'm not gonna argue with the energy, especially with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's karmically meant to happen that way with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. And this is from being a fool, being foolish. Clarify that. Six of Wands reverse, yeah, for being a mob. It's that control energy, trying to get these individuals to attack somebody. And yet at the same time feeling overly controlled and feeling controlled to do this and feeling as if they don't complete their objective, they're going to be mobbed, etc. Like they feel too much pressure into doing this to someone, which is why this going to cause the reaction to spark off the way it does. Because our fists are going to feel too much under pressure. Like they're feeling pressure to do it into doing something that they don't really want to do, and it's going to cause this official to flash out. With the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse and the Ten of Swords being there, it's giving off the vibes as I say they had that one coming, bro. It was just a matter of time. They had that coming to them. What's the cards of advice? The Lovers, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Three of Wands reverse, the Tower, Gemini and Scorpio energy, the Hierophant reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups, King of Pentacles reverse, Five of Wands reverse, and the Three of Cups. The cards of advice is don't go against these individuals that's in the institution. Like, keep on leading them to be followers of you. Lead them to follow your lead because this is what's going to happen. They're going to change that. They're going to turn their back on these attacks. It's your job to lead this institution to follow behind your lead. That's mainly what it's telling me. You lead these individuals into following your lead. While coming up against this corrupt asshole that's in there with the Hierophant reverse, you get these official authority figures turn their back on that shit. Because you're gonna be able to change things. Because what they're doing is not in alignment with the law that can actually get them in trouble on a federal level. That's what it looked like to me with the Six of Wands, Three of Cups. You lead these individuals into following your lead. You're in the right. You are a winner. You're in the lead. Keep on leading these individuals to follow your lead, to not take part in these practices to attack you, to turn their back. Because when you got these individuals on the side, guess what? You protected. But that's what they're there for, brother. They're there to protect you, not to sit there and attack you. With a Five of Wands, it's in reverse. They're there to like they really ain't there to be your friend, but with this energy right here, it could actually get to that point to where it's like, hey, they're not there to attack you. That's for damn sure. They're there to follow your lead because if you really think about it, bro, what is the actual law? To serve and protect, right? Not to sit there and do corrupt shit to mob you and to attack you for no reason. They're supposed to be there to protect you. That's what this is right here. Keep on leading these individuals into protecting you, not coming against you and attacking you because you're not the enemy. You're also being guided to you being guided to bust up false ass connections. With the Seven of Swords, like not a home wrecking vibe, but like there's multiple things you could do. Like keep on outsmarting these individuals, the Seven of Swords. But the majority of the thing is keep on inspiring these individuals to follow your lead and to turn their back on this corrupt individual in there. Because it's not their job to sit there and attack you, but to come up against this individual and to avoid them. This is also advice for these individuals, these authority figures. Follow this individual's lead. If this is a social media influencer, follow their lead. Turn back on this corrupt individual in this institution. It's okay to be cool with them because I'm gonna tell you right now, when you being seen to be cool with them and to resist these unlawful orders, this gonna get this individual energy to where they feel defeated and they gonna leave, or something else can happen. But you're not gonna be sitting there dealing with constant threats or constant negativity to where you feel like you have to do something that you don't really want to do. Eventually, go get this asshole out of there with this high foot reverse. But that's what needs to take place. Don't be afraid of following this individual lead. The social media influencer, they know exactly what they're doing. That's why they're in the lead to start with. Don't follow this corrupt individual's orders, bro. Turn your back on that. With Three of Wands reverse. Be cool with this individual's face. Sit there and be cool with them. Have their back and protect them. And instead of hell what this individual wants y'all to do. Because this ain't a lawful order to start with. Telling you. They ain't gonna do shit about it either. I'm telling you. One old them versus all of y'all, but yet you're doing a lawful order by resisting an unlawful order. That's actually what's lawful by resisting an unlawful order. Because it's corrupt. You ain't supposed to be there to attack this individual like a mob, bro. You're there to follow this individual lead and to protect them against people like this, against corrupt individuals. Don't be afraid to go against one bad apple. They just mad at the fact they can't turn the whole bunch sour. You know what I'm saying? They being guided to follow a social media influencers lead, but to turn their back on all this conflict here. I'm also getting a social media influence. If you are one of these individuals, turn your back on do not engage in any type of conflict with this institution. Okay? Turn your back on that. Because by you not engaging with this, it's going to show them that, hey, you're not the problem. There's no point in fighting this. But I'm getting at this institute, like these individuals turn their back on that, bro. The Three of Wands reverse. Yep. Apparently, you got people following your lead already that wants to be cool with you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, when these individuals agree to do this individual ain't going to have no choice but to leave. I'm getting at this going to force them out of there. They're going to leave. Good. Ain't nobody give a fuck about that. Fuck you. Fucking hater. Fucking male bitch is what they are. Can't control everybody, bro. And what this individual is ordering inside this institution is entirely corrupt. Bro, this can eventually lead to a raid, too. Keep doing what y'all doing with the Six of Wands. For some of you out there, if you really want to get like, this is petty though, but I'm going to have to tell it like it is. I'm going to have to tell it like it is. with the Seven of Swords and the Lover's card being here, if you really want to get back at this individual and you are actually better to get away with it, is what I'm saying. It like they got their lover that wants to fucking sneak around with you, bro. With the Seven of Swords, like screw they person, like have they person cheat on this individual. You can actually get away with that. But I wouldn't advise that. Like that's fucking petty. I'm telling you, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't advise that. But you would actually better to get away with this. Like this is a form of their karma. Because of how much this individual like is insecure about who you are. This will really fuck piss them off. They can't do shit about it either because it's not a crime. It's not a crime. This individual has every right to fucking cheat with you if they really wanted to. They'll really piss this individual off. And they couldn't do shit about it because this individual would possibly have your back. It's like you could turn like their own lovers turned against them because it's like this individual being seen to be a fucking hater. That's what it looks like. You being a guy to keep on loving yourself, or if some of you are given an opportunity, like if someone wants to fucking be with you and they got to sneak around a little bit, I would say that even though this may not be the right decision, but it's in my cards, I'm gonna tell it like it is. I mean, you really want to get back at this individual, you sleep with it, love. Like, fuck. You actually better get away with it too. Boy, that really pissed this individual off with the top, and they can't do shit about it either. Damn, you know what I'm saying? Chances are you already got somebody that is into you that is already having thoughts about leaving this individual and they think about you all the time. Oh, I'm getting somebody wants to get back at this person for fucking hating on you. It's like the more shit this person talks about you to their lover, but the more attractive you become to this person. And it's like, fuck them. They actually want to fucking cheat on this individual with you, knowing that this individual hates you, just to fucking piss them off even more. Damn. Damn. But that's only if y'all agree to have like it's gonna be like a third party situation. But to be honest with y'all, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, if some of you feel that this is necessary, it's in my cards, bro. This all about sneaking around with a lover here. Hmm. Someone is already accusing this individual of fucking seeing you. That's what it is. They're always hell bent on this individual, like being hell bent on accusing this individual of being with you, and it's like, no, the fuck they're not. This is an insecure asshole that's doing this. And this is just turning this individual off, bro, more and more and more and more and more. This is a separate message. Like, so one of these individuals are insecure about their old lady seeing you when you're not seeing each other now. Or old man, you're not seeing each other. But them accusing this individual and keeps on pressuring them and keeps on sitting there doing this foul shit. It's putting them in the energy as to get them excited enough to want to actually fucking see you and do something just to get back at them. As I say, nah, see, like that. They would actually go back and run their mouth to the server as I say, well, it's much better than you. And actually throw it in there. Damn. Damn, you got, I'm telling you right now, look, you got people in energy that wants to fuck somebody else over just because of you. You got somebody else in the energy want to fuck somebody else over just to sit there and screw you. Damn. Damn. They want that, don't they? Because I'm gonna tell you why. They got this shit feeling as if you're a forbidden person to be with, but yet that's why they want you. That's why they want you. They want you even more. This person's in the energy, as I say, with their middle finger in the air, as I say, forbidden that. They would actually go back and run their mouth to the servers and say, "Oh, it was better than them," and they would actually mean it too. But this individual may like have like the cheating tendencies. But I mean, with your energy, it's like you may have this energy to where they wouldn't want to do that shit to you. But it's like to this energy right here, but this individual is tired, tired, tired of being accused, tired. And it's like, okay, they keep on running their mouth and running their mouth and running their mouth and running their mouth, running their mouth. And keep dealing with that. It's putting them in their head as I say, okay, they get the chance. It's over. And you actually gonna have this individual on your side going against this individual that they've been with for a long time. So how they like that? Why am I getting through the cards for the cards of advice? Why am I getting for the cards of advice to this person? Like, if they want to do that to get back at this person, to actually cheat with this individual lover, like, why is that? Because they like you? Okay, so this individual has a genuine liking toward you. They want you, but like they have feelings for you. They don't just want to do that just to get back. They actually like you. Because of this person running their fucking mouth and saying foul shit about you and always accusing them of wanting to be with you, I actually put them in the energy to like you. They don't hate you. And this individual did a damn good job at pushing this individual away, what it looks like, for running their mouth about you all the time. Sitting there bitching and complaining, sit there and say that, say this, say that. Clarify the Knight of Cups. This person may be hell bent on protecting you with the Four of Pentacles. They like you enough to protect you. Oh, so that could be why they're accusing them of seeing you or talking to you, but yet you're not talking to each other. They're protecting you from some type of false information with the Four of Pentacles. They don't like that. But by them sitting there wanting to protect you and defend your name, your reputation, this individual has it in their mind and keeps accusing them as if they have something going on with you whenever it's not. That's what it looked like to me with the Four of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. They like you enough to protect you because they know who you are due to all this misinformation with the Six of Wands reverse. But in this individual's mind, how they perceive this individual, they perceive them to be protecting you because they assume that y'all have something going on, but you don't. This individual is tired of hearing about misinformation about you. They're tired of that. They're tired of feeling as if it's forbidden for you to even be a person, for you to even be who you are. But this person is looking at how much people you have that support you, and it's like, hold on, this person ain't a problem at all. Exactly. This person is a fucker with a problem. This person's a bitch, bro. This person's a bitch. And they bitch ways gonna get them fucked over by the same individual. They sitting there that don't want nobody with this person. It's gonna be who they lover actually ends up smashing. Then they really gonna feel. Then they really gonna feel stupid. Bro, this individual really don't realize that they're pushing people towards you left and right, left and right, left and right. And people are dropping off of this right here, what it looks like, with the Five of Wands reverse. If you keep on being in this energy, the Six of Wands energy, eventually you're going to have everybody turn their back on this individual. They're going to have problems. And I'm getting it. They're going to leave with the Tower card. They're going to leave. Good. Good. Apparently, people had enough of this individual shit, bro. Good. All right, y'all, I'm back. So, the current energy for the advice is to keep on doing what you're doing. Some of you have the opportunity to cheat. I'm not going to give the wrong advice, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything at the same time. You have the opportunity to cheat with someone's lover. I wouldn't advise doing that, but I mean, that's all y'all choice, bro. I can't sit there and tell y'all what to do, but it's in my cards. This all about sneaking around with someone's lover. Like, this is not a committed person with the Hierophant reverse. It's like, but this would actually be a good thing. Like, there's multiple people that want to get with you and to experience who you really are, from people being told bullshit to try to get you to appear as if you're forbidden. That's like, now you got everybody that wants to sneak off on these individuals to be with you. Some of you actually have the chance to get along with one of these individuals, what it looks like. Telling you. Several of them in that fucking energy aside. They want you, bro. I'm telling you. Why is that? Because it's like this is a release. Like, damn, finally a breath of fresh air. Like, not no controlling energy. This controlling shit, bro, makes these type of individuals look incredibly weak. Yep. That, like, if this a female, she feels like she's around a straight up bitch. She ain't committed to this energy to start with. Like it may appear that way, but she ain't committed to this energy. She ain't committed to this fucking energy. Cancer energy, Pisces energy. She ain't committing to that. Yeah, look at that. As soon as I said that, Chariot reversed. She ain't committing to that. This can be an authority figure. Don't have to be. Yeah, she's pissed off. She's pissed off. Could be an authority figure. She's pissed off. But anyways, this is what I have for the read. Oh, the devil. So this is what I have for the reading for April of 2026. Y'all make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. I will have a donations link in the description box below. Till next time, peace.